Hi everyone, this is the Raga 3, as you probably know because you've arrived on this YouTube channel. This is going to be a slightly different video from the ones that we normally upload because it's not going to be long form sort of let's plays of kinda tough games with me on my own or some pals. I just thought I've been playing the COD Modern Warfare Open Alpha and I have some thoughts that I would like to share with all the wonderful people on the internet. The gameplay I recorded myself. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I played a few games and I thought, do you know what, I'll just upload some stuff and see if anyone's interested. The open alpha consisted initially of just gunfight mode, which is 2 people versus 2 people on very small maps, and your weapon and equipment loadout is randomised. Everybody gets the same loadout, but after 2 rounds it just switches up. So you can have a shotgun and a pistol, or a sniper rifle and a shotgun, or just pistols, various types of tactical and lethal grenades. There's a few things I thought were worth saying. Like, I played a lot of COD games. The most recent ones I played were Modern Warfare Remastered and Modern Warfare 2. I didn't get Black Ops 4 because I couldn't be bothered. But this felt really good. Like, the heft of the guns, the speed of the movement, and even though a lot of these weapons have kind of heavy recoil and stuff like that, it didn't feel bad. It kind of just felt like something you should be dealing with. There are a couple of other things to note that I've noticed are different. Obviously this is not set in the future, so there are no jetpacks, doesn't appear to be any space nonsense or anything like that. All the guns fire bullets or explosives of some description, and you can slide when you're sprinting. One of the other mechanics that you'll probably see or have already seen in some of the gameplay is that you can rest or brace your weapon against pretty much any straight surface. Like, I'm going to pop up here, pop over there, have a wee look with that sniper rifle. Didn't get a chance to fire. But even vertical things you can sort of rest up against and brace if you've got like a light machine gun that's got loads of recoil and stuff, and it helps you laser in on people. Now, I had a lot of fun playing this over the weekend. I think the alpha's about to close. It's kind of, this game mode particularly is visceral. It's very short, it's first to 6. And there have been times when people have quit out in the middle of games and I've still actually wanted to continue, do you know what I mean? I've been left 2-on-1 and still fought on by myself. And although most of the time I got mashed to try to do that, it was still kind of fun. One of the other things as well, if you play a lot of these games, is like you sort of start to notice different weapons. Now this is a good game mode for getting a rough idea of what the base feel of a lot of the guns is, but because the attachments and stuff like that get mixed up in the randomisation, it can be a little bit strange, because sometimes you'll get shotguns that have got a sniper scope on them and it's weird. But yeah, some of the guns of note are the 725 shotgun. It's a sort of double-barreled effort. It has crazy range when you're aiming down sights. It's incredibly powerful, and was therefore great fun. There are a couple of assault rifles. You get SMGs. I don't really have any favourites because I haven't had the chance to play with loadouts and find out what I really like. But yeah, that shotgun in particular, I just thought the range was ridiculous. Now this game, so far anyway, is very early days. There's a lot of stuff to be changed. People have moaned about or been upset by the volume of enemy footsteps and stuff like that. Now, most of these guys are like guys that are right into it, not filthy casuals like me. And they complain about the fact that they can't hear people creeping around behind them while they play with their expensive headsets. For a guy like me who normally plays these games with one earphone in listening to a podcast while he runs about shooting people, that's not something I've noticed at all. I haven't experienced, which is kind of weird, I haven't experienced any issues at all with lag, other than the sort of half 10, 11 o'clock in the evening or at night cut off that you get where just everyone's internet seems to shut down. But it's felt kind of smooth. I haven't felt cheated or anything like that. I haven't felt like I've done anything wrong or I've got lucky, and yeah, it feels pretty good. The maps as well are interesting. I think there are only 4, possibly 5. fuck it could even be 6, that have been available in the alpha. And like many people, I have my preferences. I like this. I think this is called King. I like Speedball, but there are another couple where is it Stack, where it's just there aren't as many options to move around. Also, I should say another gameplay mode was made available, I think, on Saturday, called Gunfight OSP, where it was essentially like this, but instead of your loadout being completely randomised, you had to pick up whichever weapons you were going to use. So there would be like the sort of drawings on a wall. You would pick them off a wall or off the ground, and they would be placed sort of throughout the map with the better weapons in the middle. That was interesting, but I found that when I played that, most of the time what happened was me and a guy, my opposite number, would run and pick up the Desert Eagle and then just try and shoot each other in the same corridor all the time. Whereas with this mode, because of the change of loadouts and stuff, your tactics tend to be different. Like if you're given a shotgun and a pistol, you're going to want to get a bit closer. And this is the 725 shotgun I was talking about. It's an absolute beast. And if you get sniper rifles, you tend to find people will try and find a vantage point from which they can sort of see right across the map and try and pick people at a distance. It's cool. Honestly, it felt really, really good. It was really good fun. Time will tell if this, if that continues. The rest of the gameplay that I've left in the video is pretty much just me playing this game. I've tried to cut out all the bullshit in between rounds and stuff like that. And I tried to pick some games where I performed at least to a mediocre level. So I hope you enjoy watching the rest of them, and if you have any thoughts of your own, or if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, do by all means leave them. And also if you wanted to, like the video, that would be fucking grand. Anyway, thanks very much, and the next thing I'll be uploading is some more footage of me, Kev and Jimmy playing Sekiro. Have fun.
Return to base. Gunfight. Show them what we do.
D'accord.
Stay hungry. There's more where that came from. Show them what we do. You can fight. Get ready. Show them what we do. I'm taking fire! Yours the last. Fight.
Ah.
Making us fight for it. Give it to them. Weapons ready. Move in.
Ah.
Their confidence grows.
Comme la charamon, mon frère. Oh non, c'est lui qui l'a tué.
Weapons ready. Move in.
Oh,
We have the advantage. Keep pushing. Show them what we do. Sarah, stay hungry. There's more where that came from. Show them what we do. One round finished. Do not let them breathe. Weapons ready. Move in. Take a breath. We're going back in. Weapons ready. Move in. I'm hit! Taking fire! Grenade out! Sarah, stay hungry. There's more where that came from. Show them what we do. I'm taking fire! Молодцы, ребята. Well done. Command will be pleased. Gunfight. Weapons ready. Move in. All depends on you now. One round means nothing. Prepare to fight. Show them what we do. Game's on you now. One round means nothing. Prepare to fight. Show them what we do. Is ours. I'm hit! Weapons ready. Move in. Flash out! Flash out! I'm hit! Stay focused, no mistakes. This round is ours. Show them what we do. Next round, we crush them. Show them what we do.
Ja, gedacht.
Zero, stay hungry. There's more where that came from. I'm taking fire! Show them what we do. Setting Claymore! I'm hit! Flash out! Stay focused, no mistakes. This round is ours. Show them what we do. Setting Claymore! Allies are gone. It is up.